What's good? It's your boy, Paulus Harris, aka the Crazy Uncle. Hey, guess what? This your first time tuning in. Go ahead. Hit doggone subscribe button. Hit notification bell every time I post up new content. You know, I've been saying this for a while. And matter of fact, it was even on the CBS morning news. And so for the most part, I really wasn't gonna say nothing about this. But considering I actually like really been away for a while, or I feel like that I actually like really been away for a while. I just say, you know what? Let me go ahead and let me talk about this. And if I got time, there's some other stuff that I actually really want to discuss. So, David Justice come out, want to spill the beans, or spilling the tea, or whatever the fuck that y'all want to call it nowadays, right? On Halle Berry, right? So, but now, great the fact, I really don't know how old David Justice is. I really don't give a fuck about how old he is, right? But at the same time, I feel like, okay, well, you know what? He fell victim. He fell victim to like how most men do, right? They see somebody beautiful, they see somebody famous, they start talking, and then one thing leads to another. But my whole deal, and great the fact, I haven't watched the whole interview, right? I mean, because I always look for that one signature statement, right? Or one signature move that, for the most part, once I hear it or see it, or a combination of both, guess what? I don't need to hear shit else. So, my question is this: why in the fuck would you marry somebody 5 months into it, right? Now, I get it. In some cases, it happens. But then again, you almost got to look at it. Okay, was it forced? Meaning, like, okay, this is the thing that you do because everybody else is doing it, right? Or is it because you actually like, really truly have deep feelings for this woman and you try to walk down the aisle? But my whole deal is this: deep feelings may indeed be there, but it's just for the simple fact that I really don't think that it's deep enough for you to be talking about walking down the aisle with somebody and you 5 months in, right? Then he goes on to say, okay, well, I'm looking for the traditional wife, somebody that's actually like really gonna cook, clean, take care of the kids. Motherfucker, you do realize that she's an actress. So 9 times out of 10, she probably can't cook shit. Probably can't even, the bitch will probably burn jello, right? So again, I'm just like, okay, so where you going with this? So let's just actually like let's look at this, right? So okay, so you married this woman 5 months in, really not knowing shit about her. And then as time progressed, you find out, okay, well, she do this, she do that, she do this. And she don't do this, she don't do that, and she don't do this. Right? Well, all what I'm saying is maybe if you would have stretched that shit out past 5 months, maybe just maybe you would have knew all of this shit. I mean, I regret the fact. Yes, we can actually really go back now and look at it and say, okay, well, you should have did this, you should have did that, you should have did the other, right? Case in point with the whole shit that's going on with Travis Hunter right now. But to be perfectly honest with y'all people, I really don't think that shit is actually like really going on as like they saying it is going on. A lot of these motherfuckers out here on these goddamn YouTube channels, they just putting shit out there, to get subscribers, to get views, so they can get money. Now, if it's really happening, then hey, by all means, right? But see, here's the deal. This is David Justice. This was back in the 90s. And apparently he didn't know no fucking better. So this was 93, and they divorced in 96. So let's fast forward this shit 30 years later. This is now 2025. And now Travis Hunter, according to y'all, right? He going through this same shit. So my thing is, okay, so what the fuck have y'all have learned within the past 30 years? Apparently not shit. But then again, as the old folks used to say, you know what? Go on, let that boy bump his head. Eventually he'll get it. Or you be like, you know what? Go on, let that girl bump her head. Eventually she'll get it. And some do, right? But unlike motherfucking Travis Hunter, this motherfucker told on himself, right? And then who's to say Travis Hunter is doing the exact same thing? But I mean, great the fact, I'm not gonna sit up here and say that there's a pattern. If y'all don't see the pattern, then apparently, fuck this, you either don't give a damn, right? Because it's other shit in the world that that you can actually really be worried about, right? Or you do give a damn because you really ain't got shit else to worry about. So the David Justice, right? Dog, is the money dwindling away from you that damn fast that you actually really got to come out 30 years later and talk about some shit that you did in the 90s? I mean, damn, dog, like really, you know? I mean, of course, now for the most part, I mean, who didn't want Halle Berry back in the day, right? Who doesn't want Halle Berry back? Who's to say that it? I mean, I don't know how old she is, right? I mean, but I'm pretty sure she's still marketable, right? And then that's another thing. All these goddamn YouTube channels, they want to sit up here and say once you hit 30 or 35, you didn't hit the damn wall. Y'all need to stop with that shit. Like seriously, right? And I say this all the time, right? Y'all sit up here and holler about, okay, well, this is what the fuck is wrong with women. And this is what the fuck is wrong with men. But y'all don't never tell why. Y'all never give a motherfucking reason why. But all what the fuck I'm gonna tell y'all is this. All of this shit is by design. And it's just for the simple fact that there's a pole shift that has put like this, that it's either happening now or it's already done happened. The whole world is flipped upside down, people. Right? Men want to be women and women want to be men. Right? And then you get some men, they want 3, 4 motherfuckers at the same time. Right? I mean, now, put like this. If you motherfuckers love sharing, then hey, you go ahead. Do that. Keep that shit way over there with the rest of the bullshit. Right? You know, don't be trying to put that shit off on nobody else. I mean, because I just look at it like this. So say that you believe in that shit, right? And you being the type of man that you are, right? Just know that all pussy don't taste the same. All ass don't taste the same. All women don't ride your dick the same. All women don't take it up the ass the same. Y'all get where I'm going with this, right? You know, because out of all of what the fuck, all women don't suck dick the same. Okay, so with all of this shit that's going on, okay, you got four motherfuckers. How about you just take the qualities of the four and make them into one woman? That way, if put like this, she like it, she like taking it up the ass. She like you licking her ass, eating the pussy. And then if you can convince her, you might could take her outside and experience the great outdoors. But see, you motherfuckers don't want to do that. Y'all, listen, y'all are still young, still wet behind the ears, breath smelling like Similac. So you feel like, well, I gotta have a whole bunch of them. No, dog. Just get you one good one and call that shit a motherfucking day. Plain and simple. Because what these motherfuckers is not gonna tell you, let's just say, out of all of the four, right? Favoritism is always gonna be involved. I don't give a fuck who you are. Just know that favoritism is always gonna be in play. It's the way of the world, people. Y'all don't, but then again, just like I say, I'm the crazy uncle. Y'all won't listen to nothing what the fuck the crazy uncle got to tell y'all. But just know this: all of this shit actually really will come into play somewhere down the line, and then your three, then your four is gonna join it down to three, the three to two, the two to one, and then after a while, you ain't gonna have no motherfucking body unless you go get four more dumb motherfuckers, and then you motherfucker repeat the goddamn cycle, right? Me personally, you know, put like this. If put like this, I'm actually like really, I like to consider myself that okay. For one, I'm too freaky for some, and even more nastier than most. But see, I got my wife, I got my sweet sweet, right? I mean, it is what it is. So y'all motherfuckers, y'all need to stop with that shit, right? Because don't none of you motherfuckers actually really know what the fuck you talking about. You really don't, right? And then y'all like get on here and y'all watch that bullshit, right? And then you be like, ooh, this is the way, this is the way to go. We gonna go this way. No, the fuck you don't. Keep your ass where the fuck you at. Plain and simple. You know. Um, Shit. What else is out there? Oh, this this shit that happened in New Orleans. Talking about the red dress run, right? All these suspect motherfuckers wearing dresses running down the goddamn street and shit. You know, I really don't know. I really don't understand. Seriously, you just really try to make up a whole bunch of noise. Yes, you are. So don't say shit. Just going back there. You know. So, um, but so you almost gotta ask yourself. I really don't know how long, this shit has been going on down there in New Orleans. Really don't give three shits and a lovely good goddamn. I really don't. But if indeed this is motherfucking tradition, that's the tradition that you motherfuckers actually really need to change, right? Unless all of y'all frequent a barber shop where all this shit actually really takes place. I really don't know. You know, you know what? You just really trying, ain't you? Hurry up, get out of here. Bye. So listen, people. They like to say, y'all probably look at me and be like, oh well, he old. Uh so for the most part, right, you know, instead of talking about shit, how about y'all actually really get down to the to the root of the motherfucking situation? Like, go to the source, right? Because everything has a point of origin, right? So once you actually really find out the point of origin, watch how all of the other shit falls into place. Plain and simple. So, with that being said, tell your mama, tell your daddy, tell big dad, tell big Bertha, your uncle, your auntie, your grandma, your papa, motherfucker next door across the street around the corner, Paul's Harris, aka Crazy Uncle. And I'm gonna holler at y'all.